This is News Now. I am Perpetual Fasami Peter. There has been an explosion on Aba Road in the SABON area of KANO, leaving several people injured. Details of the blast and its cause are still sketchy, but visuals from the event say that some persons have been injured. I will go on a very quick break now, and when we return, we have more stories for you. Stay with us.
Are you a business owner looking for the right exposure to attract massive clients to your brand? The long search is definitely over. SME Hub allows you to showcase your products and services to a wide range of viewers and buyers nationwide. For further inquiries, please call Alero on 081-323-43262, or you can send an email to alero.ogudere@ibrandtv.com. Grow your brand and boost your business on SME Hub, live on iBrandTV, where business comes first.
The cosmetics and personal care industry globally generates an estimated annual turnover of around $400 billion over the last 20 years. In Nigeria, the beauty and personal care market could reach 3.2 billion euros by 2021, making Nigeria the rising star in sub-Saharan Africa. Products for hair and body care are predominant on the beauty market in sub-Saharan Africa, where face products and makeup remain marginal but have strong potential. Africa's largest economy clearly has a lot to offer. The Nigerian beauty and personal care market is currently worth more than $1.25 billion at retail and is forecast to reach more than $1.31 billion next year, according to Euromonitor International. It includes a wide range.
Glad to know you're still with us. Sincere apologies for the break. There has been an explosion on Aba Road in the SABON area of KANO, leaving several people injured. Details of the blast and its cause are still sketchy, but visuals from the scene show that it affected some buildings and left several injured, including school children. A crowd had gathered right after the blast, with some people trying to help the injured and others lamenting the damage. And now, Governor Nyesom Wike of Rivers has urged the leadership of the Nigerian Bar Association, NBA, to go beyond issuing statements to taking concrete actions against attacks on the nation's judiciary. Wike gave the charge during the book presentation in honor of Justice Mary Peter Odili as part of activities marking her retirement from the Supreme Court of Nigeria and her 70th birthday celebration in Port Harcourt. Wike, who disclosed this in a statement issued by Kelvin Ibiri, his special assistant on media, expressed regrets at the NBA's lackluster approach to social change, saying it was more of a disservice to the nation and exposed it to contempt. He also expressed disagreement with some speakers at Thursday's valedictory court session organized in honor of Justice Odili. The speakers had blamed politicians for the challenges that the judiciary suffered. The police in Sokoto have declared the men seen in the viral video of the murder of Deborah wanted for culpable homicide. Public Relations Officer of the Sokoto Command, ASP Sanusi Abubakar, disclosed this in a statement on Tuesday, a day after two other suspects were arraigned for killing the 200-level student of Shehu Shagari College of Education. He called on members of the public to cooperate with the police and report to the command or any security outfit in their domain if they have information on the suspect. He also assured that the Sokoto Police Command is committed to apprehending the suspect, adding, "The command has already deployed all its intelligence and is on the lookout for the suspects." The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested the Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, over an 80 billion naira fraud. EFCC spokesman Wilson Owojaren confirmed his arrest in a statement issued on Monday evening. He said Idris was arrested after failing to honor the Commission's invitations to respond to issues connected to the fraudulent act. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, on Monday, May 16, 2022, arrested 7 Accountant General of the Federation, Mr. Ahmed Idris, in connection with diversion of funds and money laundering activities to the tune of 80 billion naira only. The Commission's verified intelligence showed that the AGF raked off the funds through bogus consultancies and other illegal activities using proxies, family members, and close associates. According to the EFCC, the funds were laundered via real estate investments in KANO and Abuja. Men of the Nigerian Army were on Tuesday drafted to the scene where students were protesting in Akure, Ondo State. The students had gone out for a second-day protest in the state over the lingering strike action of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU. Videos obtained from the scene had shown soldiers marching in their numbers with their guns, alongside a van being driven after them. Sporadic gunshots were heard as they moved while the students of Adekunle Ajashi University Akungba in Akure had, alongside counterparts from neighboring states, barricaded major highways, including the Benin-Ore Express Road, while they protested. For over a week, students had protested across Nigeria over the ASUU strike, calling on the federal government to accede to the demands of the striking lecturers. We'll take a commercial break now, and when we return, we'll bring you news from Africa and the rest of the world. Stay with us.
Swift Dry Cleaners Limited, professional dry cleaners, best in dry cleaning and laundry services that meets the needs of our consumers. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Yeah, for clean wash and quick delivery. Yeah, Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. Swift Dry Cleaners Limited. For clean wash and quick delivery. Ooh.
Swift Dry Cleaners. Clean wash, quick delivery.
Oh boy, winning you was so easy.
I just couldn't stand those your powerful shots. That's what happened.
Really? Let's go to my place for dinner.
This
this fufu is so nice.
It's true unripe plantain flour.
True unripe plantain flour is delicious.
Yes, true unripe plantain flour is what I serve my husband for swallows. It's easy to prepare, fortified with vitamin A, low in sugar and cholesterol, rich in fiber that helps the heart, builds and strengthens the bone, and his energy level is boosted.
Through unripe plantain flour, no additives, 100% natural, a product of Pali Agro Products Nigeria. Through unripe plantain flour, available in all leading stores nationwide.
Welcome back from the African scene. 5 opposition leaders were charged and jailed Monday in Chad for disturbing public order during a Saturday demonstration against France, accused of supporting the military junta. When President Idriss Deby Itno was killed more than a year ago at the front against rebels, his son General Mohamed Idriss Deby Itno took over the reins of the country at the head of a group of 15 generals who were immediately endorsed by the international community, with Paris in the lead, while other coup officers were subjected to its wrath and sanctions elsewhere in Africa. 7 gas stations belonging to the French oil company Total were vandalized and 12 police officers injured Saturday during an anti-French demonstration by hundreds of people in N'Djamena, according to a police official who requested anonymity. 5 leaders of the main opposition coalition, WIKE Tama, which organized the march, were arrested in the process. President Joe Biden has ordered the re-establishment of a U.S. troop presence in Somalia to help local authorities combat the al-Shabaab militant group, a senior American official told reporters Monday. The move reverses an order from Biden's predecessor Donald Trump, who in late 2020 pulled nearly all U.S. forces from the East African nation as he sought to wind down U.S. military engagements abroad during his final weeks in office. Biden approved a request from the Defense Department to reposition U.S. forces in East Africa in order to establish a small, persistent U.S. military presence in Somalia, the official said. Fewer than 500 troops will be involved, the official said, adding that it will take a little bit of time to reach that level in Somalia. And from the international scene now, the Kremlin said on Tuesday it would be outright theft for the Group of 7 economic powers and European Union to seize Russia's frozen reserves and spend them on behalf of Ukraine. German Finance Minister Christian Lindner told 4 European newspapers that he was open to the idea of seizing Russian state assets to finance the reconstruction of Ukraine, and that proposals to that effect were already being discussed among the G7 and in the EU. Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters that no one had informed Russia of such an initiative, which he said would be illegal, blatant, and of course requiring an appropriate response. It would be, in fact, outright theft, according to him. The Group of 7 major Western powers banned transactions with Russia's central bank and froze its assets held in their jurisdictions, worth around $300 billion after Russia launched what it called its special military operation in Ukraine in February. Ukraine's military command said in early hours on Tuesday that the mission to defend besieged AZOVSTAL steel plant by the heroes of our time in the strategic southern port of Mariupol is over and pledged to rescue servicemen still trapped inside. The General Staff of Ukraine's Armed Forces said in a statement the Mariupol garrison has fulfilled its combat mission. The Supreme Military Command ordered the commanders of the units stationed at AZOVSTAL to save the lives of the personnel. Ukraine's Deputy Defense Minister said a total of 53 injured servicemen were evacuated to a hospital in Novozovsk, east of Mariupol, on Monday, and after a 211 were taken to, after a further 211 were taken to another point. It's a wrap on this segment, and coming up next is Entertainment Business. Stay with us.
Hello and welcome to Entertainment Business. I am Chioma Amaribulam. Buga is the #1 most streamed song currently, as it gathered 11.4 million streams and 47.5 million on radio, debuting as #2 on radio. It sets a new record for the biggest total activity by a song in history, surpassing the record previously held by Fields and BNXN's song Finesse on charts dated March 14th, 2022. It sets a new record for the biggest streaming week ever since turntable charts began tracking in July 2020. While Buga is Tekno's first chart topper in Nigeria, it is Kiss Daniel's third number one entry on the top 50, same as Omale and Burna Boy, and 2 behind Davido, who holds the record for most number ones on the charts. Black Sheriff's Kwaku the Traveler drops to number 2 with 3.36 million streams after leading the top 50 for 5 consecutive weeks. And away from that now, shares of Netflix rose on Monday after Wedbush Securities upgraded the stock to outperform from neutral on hopes that Netflix will stem its subscriber losses by splitting seasons for popular originals into 2 parts. Stock in Netflix was up $4.21 or just over 2% to $191.67 in early morning trading on Monday. Michael Pacha, a Wedbush analyst, said in a May 16 research note that the staggered release date for Stranger Things will reduce churn. Pacha sees streaming the first half of a season and letting fans wait to see the second half of that season as part of Netflix's rescue plan. He cited a new date for the debut of Ozark, as that series will also be shown in 2 volumes, as Pacha pointed to meaningful change in Netflix's release strategy to reduce subscriber churn or the rates at which customers end subscriptions. And it's a wrap on Intimate Business. I am Chioma Amari-Bulam.
Thank you, Chioma. Up next is Sports Business.
Take-Two Interactive exceeded its own expectations in the company's latest earnings report, behind impressive sales of NBA 2K22. The company, which owns major video game publishers including Rockstar Games and 2K, generated $930 million in revenue in fiscal fourth quarter, surpassing its forecast of revenue ranging between $835 million and $885 million. The stronger-than-expected quarter is a jump from $839.4 million in revenue Take-Two reported in fiscal fourth quarter 2021. The Grand Theft Auto and NBA 2K and Red Dead Redemption franchises in particular drove the results. Digitally delivered revenue reached $833 million in the fourth quarter fiscal year, up 9% year-over-year. The largest contributor was NBA 2K22, with over 10 million copies sold since September 9, 2021. The company also has a unique opportunity to tap into the world's most popular sport after FIFA decided not to renew its deal with Electronic Arts last week. However, there are no current plans to discuss a deal between Take-Two and FIFA, according to CEO Strauss Zelnick. And still talking sports business at this time, Mercedes-Benz won't be racing in Formula E next season, but its team will be, as McLaren is acquiring Mercedes squad and will join the series for its 9th season. The transaction replaces one major racing name with another after Mercedes stung the all-electric racing series last August with its announcement that it will not compete in the series after this year. McLaren also competes in Formula 1, IndyCar, and Extreme E. The 9th season will be the first for Formula E's Gen 3 vehicle, which was unveiled last month. The team will continue to be led by Ian James, who is transitioning to McLaren after around 20 years at Mercedes. And that's it on Sports Business. I'm Samson Oloide.
Thank you, Samson, and of course, Perpetua for the update. And that's what we have time for on the news at this hour. Many thanks for watching. I am Frank Komalape. Bye-bye for now.